Hello, hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Hello, Joyce Sata. Hello, Sharon Freeman Pace, White Indoraptor. I hope you're all doing well. Take my own advice, go over there and give myself a thumbs up. I sent Marcia the link and she's not here. So she might be having some stuff going on. Went and got plant today. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Okimima.
It's my fault you got plants today.
It's Lily's fault I got plant today. Hello, Crimson. Hello, Ren.
Because I brought you back plants.
I got plant.
I brought you back little sprigs of plant, and then...
So I talked my daughter into being like my grandmother. Because that's what you got to do, right? You got to follow family tradition. So my daughter and her barbarian of a husband went hiking. And there was some... Uh-oh, this one broke.
Yeah, that one broke whenever I plucked it.
Oh, I need to turn on this light. Bleeding heart.
Or no, it's actually
purple heart.
Purple heart.
Purple
yeah.
heart. I can't remember the name of it. I know most people refer to it as Wandering Jew. I can't remember what the actual name of it is. And she bought one, and we snipped off a couple of pieces.
I'll give you more of that one. The one that I bought is called Purple Zebrina. But I don't know what they refer to the purple heart as. I don't know the actual plant name for it, other than purple heart. But the one that I got, it's called Purple Zebrina.
Ooh.
Plant, purple heart.
No, I'm trying to find the varieties. There's the purple heart.
Oh gosh, that name.
But they are Transgacia. Hold on.
Tradescantia.
Oh my God, I need that one.
Good luck finding
it. Trying to get the word up. That works. It is this word.
Hi, Hannah.
Yes, I know, Sharon. Hi, Hannah. That's the actual main family of them. Is that one. And so then they go from there of which variety of them they are. I thought I left my window open.
Yeah. Right there. Oh.
So there's a whole
plant
bunch.
Cuttings, house plants.
Yeah.
Etsy. They have all the different ones.
Yeah, no, they don't. There's like 27 of them.
There you go. Oh, that's the green ones, and there's the purple ones.
Yeah.
I decided I wanted to be a plant mom. So I now have 4 plants, and it's my fault because I encouraged her behaviors.
See, the Zebrinas.
Okay, so there's Zebrinas.
So there's white and green, or the purple and white, or the purple and greens.
So I have the purple and green Zebrina.
But here's all even these fall into Zebrinas, and they don't have stripes in them. Interesting.
Okay, so the one that I have is specifically
4, 8, 12, 16, 17. There's 17 varieties of Sabrina alone.
Wait, mine's not on there.
Usually they fall into here. One of the purples.
Well, that one's called Purple Sabrina, is what they had it listed as. The one that I have.
That looks like this one.
Kind of.
Very little on the outside edge. A good stripe down the middle.
I can't see your chat.
That's purple. Yep, because that's the chat's over here. As far as I know, yes, she's with family. She's hanging with the family right now. And then...
Go back up. Go back up. Scroll down just a little bit. Down a little bit more. Down a little more. Keep going. Hold on. I just saw somewhere in there it said there's 18.
I just said that.
Oh, you said 17.
4, 8, 12, 16, 17. They only show 17.
Yeah, up top it said there was 18. I saw the number 18. It might be above that. Nope, I have no idea. I saw it somewhere. I don't know where it was. Just ignore me. No, I don't see it.
No, 18 named cultivists or groups of them.
Cultivars.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Quick question. Do you think it'll be okay without putting the rocks in the bottom since we got the moisture control?
Should be.
Okay.
Unless you want to wait until tomorrow when we go get a little bag of rocks to throw in the bottom.
You're going to wait to get rocks as well?
Well, I got to paint mine still. I want to paint them before I plant.
True. Good point. Good point. Okay. Then I will hold off.
I actually want to try something. I want to try to stain it with leather dye.
It might work.
But I'm wondering if it's going to leach if I do that.
Possibly because terracotta and clay pots, they absorb liquid. So that might not actually be a good idea. Yeah. So painting would be the best method.
I want to get a deep purple Sabrina. Ooh. But I'm going to plant them, and I've got pots. I'm going to do something with it, and I'm going to plant these and start growing me some. Get me back to my childhood of growing up with plants all over the place. I had some here, and they died, so I'm going to fix that problem and make my life happy with plants again. I'm going to lay these in this terrarium-like environment. I'll leave them in this bag with these. It's just wet paper towel. It will actually root on wet paper towel. I've seen it happen before. Get them over there. And then I bought this baby today because why the heck not? I mean, how many people have plants that come pre-holed? This is a Mysteria. Let me see. There it is. That's the type of plant it is. It has holes in the plant. But this one I got has some nice little new growth coming up. But I thought this was kind of cool. because I like weird things. And this one was kind of weird. So that's what I chose. Yep, it has a few new growths, small plants, some nice. Let's see if I can do this.
Okay.
You can see here, this one is still a fairly new piece, nice and young. Got some here. That's why I picked this specific one. It has some here this one is actually growing through the leaf. And I'm going to leave it like that. And when I go to repot it, I'm going to have to go get a pot for it. I'm going to see if this can be split into 2 plants or not. If it can, then I will root one for my daughter. I'm actually going to look it up on how easy it is to root it. Ooh, I can put a little cage on it and it will just like go around it. So that's what we did today was we went and bought some plants. I was actually down here getting stuff ready to stream and stuff, and Lily said something about going. Yeah, it just, we saw them when we first went into the plant area, and I, it's like, ooh, it looks like it's all bug bit. And we went on and looked at the plants and all, and then all of a sudden when we were coming back out, I saw that specific one, and it was like, hey.
Hi, how are you? Hello, everyone. Who's on with you today? No one?
No one right now.
How?
Sherry, congratulations. You made it through.
Oh my God, that feels good. Hello, everyone.
Let me look that up, Joy.
Let me grab some more.
I'm going to look that up. Yeah, yes, you come in here, you say hello, people start saying hello to you, and you wander off.
I saw that people were saying hello. I need a drink. I'm overheated. Unless you plan on giving me one of your waters.
Ooh, it'll grow tall. How to grow and care for Swiss cheese plant. That's actually what they call it. Huh. Okay, here, let me see this. I'm going to put this in here. It doesn't format great, but you can see the scientific name, the family, and all that stuff. Oh, it did not put space. It took out the spaces in there. Let me redo that. So it actually makes more sense. So the scientific name is Let me see. The order is this one. There's the family. The genus. And the kingdom. Let's see if that makes more sense. Yeah, there we go. Sherry, being able to do things that someone else normally did for you is a big accomplishment. I understand that so much. Hello, Francis. So that's the information for my Swiss cheese plant. Let me see something. Yes, they're from the same family of plants. The order is the same. That's the same. The genesis is the same. The kingdom is the same. So yes, they're in the same family of plants. Joy. Hello, Stephen. I hope you had a wonderful day today. And I hope you continue to have a wonderful day. You take care and eat what mommy fixes for you, and you have a wonderful evening. I know Grandma Marcia is with her family right now, and so she is probably spending family time with them, and that's why she's not here today. So if she pops on later, she pops on later. I don't know. Oh, I am sorry, Okimima. It is, Joy. I'm hoping it's one that propagates so that you can take babies off of it and replant them to share. Because that's ultimately what I'd like to do. Or be able to clip a piece and root it. Because this one has a few that look like they might be. And this might be one of the ones that if it lays on the ground, it automatically roots a new piece. Based on what I'm seeing here. Nope, it's not going to show that way. You see here? I'm wondering if I clipped it and put that in the ground, if this would just create a root right here. That's how it used to be on some plants. As soon as you get those, anything that touches, it would start rooting. Oh, a true black rose. Yeah. Yeah, finding a true black rose is hard to find. Indeed. Hmm. Might have to add some stuff. Get some more stuff. Oh, I wish you lived closer to me. I buy my eggs 5 dozen at a time, girl. Elizabeth, sometimes I have them up in I have you up in the background if either I'm still live or if Robbie goes live. I just pull yours up in the background and let you run. That way you get that get the view time, because that's so important, is having your view time. Let me see. Oh, I like those. I've been cleaning out my email. Like I have a lot of emails with pictures in them. Mo sent me a bunch of stuff to help me. Ouch. And so I've been going and making sure I have them downloaded, and I have not gotten anything from you, Ren. So I'm guessing it will get here eventually. I know how much the viewing time is important. It's just as important as having enough subs, because you can't get anywhere if you don't have both. You have to have your views and your subs. If you get your subs and you don't have your views, yeah, you're just going to sit there. You're not getting anywhere. You're not. So you kind of have to push for both. So real easy, obviously I'm subbed to your channel, so it's real easy for me just to throw it up there and let you play, even if I can't actively watch. Oh, sorry, I'm putting my leg up. I may not be able to actively watch, but I can still give you that view. Yeah, that's what Flutter ran into. I think she had 1,000 subs. I think it was 1,000. Hi, Joan. And she didn't have the views, so she couldn't monetize. And so it's like, everybody throw her on in the background and just let her run. Help her out here, because she needed it. Joan, it is good to see you here. Elizabeth needs 111. Oh, I hear knocking on our back door, Elizabeth. I wonder who it could be. Hello?
Hello.
Have you been having family time?
Just finished din.
I see, family time.
Yeah. Well, when you're dealing with somebody who is a chef, he opens the refrigerator door, or was a chef in his early life. He opens the refrigerator door, looks in, grabs out stuff, and starts cooking. And whatever comes out, now I like all kinds of food. My husband's strictly a meat and potatoes guy. So when I'm here, he goes crazy. And we had fish on lettuce, the spring lettuce mix, basically. And we had carrots with it and all kinds. And then it had a sweet and sour sauce. It was delicious. He just goes crazy. Oh, it even had a little ginger in it.
Oh, you didn't get to see my plant then, did you?
No. What?
I bought me a plant today.
What'd you buy?
It comes pre-holed.
Oh, yes.
It's
Is that?
supposed to be that way.
Yes, I know.
It's even got baby leaves.
Yeah.
And if you know this plant, then everywhere it has roots coming up here. I mean, it looks like little knobs. If I just clipped it and put it in the dirt there, that would root, wouldn't it?
Yes. But
Okay.
what you do is really, you kind of clip it but you don't clip it low down. You wait to get it to the second one. And And you put it in water and let it root more.
Yeah. And then I'm not going to take them out all the way. I'll just open the bag.
Hello, Sharon Freeman and Hannah and Kathy and Joy and Ren.
You know what these are, don't you?
Oh, those are oh, Jesus something or other.
People call them wandering Jews.
Yes, wandering Jews, and they're also something Jesus something else too.
But
Yeah.
the proper name, the family or the group of them, falls under the name, and let's see if I can say. Let me see how you say that. How to pronounce this word? Tradescantia.
Yeah, well, good.
It's this word. They all fall into that.
Yeah.
One of them I have. It's a purple and green Zabrina, and the other one's called Purple Heart. It's dark purple leaves, and it grows these little light lavender flowers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember the name because some people get offended by the name Wandering Jew.
Yeah, but that's what they've been called for years.
Yes, my whole life.
Yeah,
that's what I grew up hearing, and so
they kind of grow wild in Florida.
I need to find some places I can snag some. There's like 26 or 28 different variants, and I want all of them. I'm weird like that.
Mm.
Unfortunately, that's how my brain works.
Hi, Shell Bell. Hi, Bearded Fisherman. Hi, Okie Mima.
Hi, Shell Bell. Hi, Bearded. I've already said hello to everybody else.
Okay. Well, I hadn't, so I was.
Oh, got to play with goats and farm animals, and now you smell like one. I'm taking, I smell wonderful, meaning you smell like a farm animal.
Yeah. That's not bad.
And there's nothing wrong with smelling like a farm animal if you're working with farm animals.
Nope.
I sent Teesa the second address for the painting. You know who that painting's for, right?
What painting?
Oh, you didn't see the painting I got.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it. Hello, computer. Oh, I'll just go there.
Hello, Joan Hall.
Is Elizabeth still here?
Mm.
Oh, I don't mind the smell of being on a farm. I grew up around smelling horse and cow manure all the time when I was a little girl.
Ooh. If Elizabeth's there, I gotta say if Stephen's still hanging around, I gotta say hi.
Wait, I didn't download it. That's why I can't find it on my downloads.
Elizabeth must not be here. She must be, because I didn't see it. I just saw it when I went back that she said. Well, what's your mom living in a farming area if she doesn't like the smell of farm?
Yeah, why on earth live in farmland if you don't like the smell of the farm?
Yep. Oh, Rin got pooped on, but not by her chicken. Oh, honey, I've been pooped on by so many animals. As a matter of fact, even a cow pooped on my foot. I've had that happen.
I've smelled like I've been pooped on.
Yeah. Ooh, Elizabeth there. Elizabeth, is Stephen still with you, sweetheart? So I can say hi. Ooh. Is that for Rainbow Jennifer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, isn't that pretty? I
It's one
like.
from Teesa.
Oh,
As soon as I saw it, I'm like, I have to have that.
yeah.
It screamed. As soon as I saw it, it screamed Jennifer.
Yep, it does. Yes. Stephen, I hope you're having a great day and having some good yum yums right now. Ooh, eat up, big boy. Yes. Okay. Let's see.
I'm supposed to have tortellini tonight
Ooh.
in a tomato cream sauce.
Oh, your tummy is feeling much better.
Ollie's cooking.
Oh,
Ollie has learned using heavy whipping cream how to make a really good
cream sauce.
tomato cream sauce. Yes.
Oh,
Oh my God. Last night, you know what I did yesterday after we got home from all the shopping? I
besides
peeled,
crash, what?
I peeled an entire bag of garlic
Oh my God.
and then roasted it in the oven.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. It's
oh,
delicious.
I know,
And
I
then I
love it.
put it in a jar and filled it with olive oil,
Mm-hmm.
smushed it around a little bit so that it permeates into the olive oil.
Oh yeah.
And we dated it, and so that way it can sit there and make it.
Marinate.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But you could eat instead of, if you eat raw garlic, it has a bite to it.
Yeah.
If you roast it in the oven, you peel it, you put a little bit of olive oil on it, like put it in a container, drizzle olive oil, and shake it so it gets all over it.
Right.
Lay it on parchment paper in a pan and sprinkle it with salt. And then bake it in the oven for about 45 minutes at 350 or 375. I think it was 375 for about 45 minutes.
And you pop them in your mouth, and they are just so good.
Yeah, it doesn't have the bite anymore.
No, no, they're.
It's just flavorful.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do you know
And
what they call the elephant garlic? That's the big ones,
mhm,
huge ones.
yes, yes.
I we just peeled the outside a little bit, okay? You cut the tops off so that you see a little bit of each garlic.
Oh, so you did it in the pod.
Mm-hmm. And what you do is then you put butter on it, okay?
Hmm.
And the butter melts down in there. And then you put it in, it's a little clay dish with a clay lid on top of it. You put it in that and you put it in the oven and you bake it. And when you get it out, all you have to do is squish a pod and up pops this garlic. It is like heaven. It is so good.
This was the first time I roasted garlic.
Mm, it is good. I love roasted garlic. We have sat there and ate a whole elephant garlic, between my husband and I.
Well,
Oh,
garlic is one of those nature cure things.
mm-hmm.
And anything that can combat getting infections
Yep,
needs to become a regular part of my diet.
yep. Ooh, then you need to get a hold of ginger and learn how to bake ginger. And because ginger and I like ginger. I like ginger. Um, Sky used to fry it, and I don't know how he did it, but anytime I'd go to the restaurant, if the dish didn't, because he would put it on little slices of ginger on there as like a garnish to make it look nice. Most of the people don't eat it. I'm eating it, okay, because it was delicious and I love ginger. And oh my God, anytime I would go there to have dinner, um, I would ask, does that plate come with the ginger garnish? And they'd say no. And I'd say, can you ask the chef if I can have it? And so I would go, and they would come back and say, yes, he'll put that on for me. One time, I did it like 3 or 4 times. And one time, it was the same. We went there quite a bit. And the same waitress said, "Yeah, it's the same lady." So he came out and he says, I said, "You need to make a dish." He had to meet me because not many people sit there and eat the ginger. And I said, "You need to make a dish with that. That is delicious, because if you introduce people to it that way, they'll eat it and they'll realize it's good." And so he did. He started making a little dish, actually.
Rin, can you take a picture of that blue on like a white paper towel or something? Hi, Ruth.
Yes, Phil, that's fine. You can send the bracelets to Tori.
Hello, Phil.
He found a box.
Awesome.
Did you show him what I got you?
No, I have not, because it's upstairs.
Oh.
Marcia got me. Oh my gosh, it's too cute. It's a white unicorn plushie that you put it in a microwave and you nuke it a little bit, like 30 to 45 seconds, and it becomes a warm compressy thing, and it smells like lavender, and it's cute and adorable. And I almost cried when I opened it up.
Well, first things first, I saw it was a unicorn. That's what I saw. And then the more I started looking at it, I realized, oh, it's the heatable one that's lavender. I said, oh my God, Tori would love this. And so I just thought of you. I thought of you seeing the unicorn, number one. And you're not going to believe where I found it.
Mm-hmm.
My tea place.
Oh,
They have a little
so sweet.
a little shop, and it was in there.
And me not thinking about it told Topher, I said, smell it. He sniffs it and he hands it back to me and he goes, "You're trying to give me a headache?"
Oh,
For some reason, the smell of lavender gives him a headache.
Oh.
And we don't know why.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But Ollie, on the other hand, is like, oh.
Yeah.
But I had an adventure yesterday. So I got up in the morning. I planned 11 o'clock, kids. We're out of here. We got out a little bit after 11, but close enough.
Mm-hmm.
Because at first, Ollie wasn't going with us because Ollie wasn't feeling well. And then when I said I was going grocery shopping first, I said the goal is we're going to go grocery shopping at BJ's and we'll bring all that home so all the cold stuff can be put away. And then we'll go and do these other things. And Ollie's like, okay, well, I'll go shopping with you for food since I do a lot of the cooking.
Mm-hmm.
The majority of the cooking. And I'm like, fair enough. So I went ahead and waited for Ollie to finish getting ready to go. Because Ollie was just not feeling well. Feels better now, but wasn't feeling well then. Yeah. So we go to BJ's. Big box, they sell, it's a club and they sell stuff in bulk.
Yeah.
So
like Costco.
Yes.
Similar. Yeah.
And so we go, they have $1.50 hot dog drink combo that you can buy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking these hot dogs. One hot dog is like eating 2 or 3 regular dogs.
Yeah.
Huge.
Costco has a similar thing. Yeah. Costco's been doing it forever.
Yeah. And we get there. The snack bar opens at 11. So you would think they have food ready at 11, right?
No. Mm-mm.
We get there and it's well after that. She says 20 minutes on hot dogs. I said, okay, we'll be back in 20 minutes. We get back. There's nobody there. So we ask around. Oh, she's in the back getting the stuff ready for food. And it's like, how do you open a snack bar at 11 and have nothing? You should have had someone there before that.
Yes.
Putting on the hot dogs and getting everything prepped.
Mm-hmm.
So opened at 11, you have food. No. They actually sent me a survey for the visit, and I complained about that. You open at 11, you have your food ready at 11. You have someone come in earlier and get it started.
Yeah.
So when you open it at 11, the food is ready.
You can serve at 11.
Yes. That's how restaurants do it.
Yeah.
A restaurant opens at 11 for lunch, and you walk in there. They don't tell you have to wait 20 minutes for their pasta to get ready.
Yeah.
Or their sauce to get ready. You eat.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to finish making the pizza dough. 20 minutes before we can make pizzas. No, that's not how it works. But anyway,
No.
But we went ahead and did our shopping, bought lots of meat. That was one of the reasons I went there, because they often have good prices on meat.
Mm-hmm.
And so we bought a few things there. And they had some coupons, because I'm a member. And so I clipped some coupons to save some monies.
Yeah.
And that's the way you do it. We do cross-compare prices between stores. Hello, Cindy Clark.
Hello, Cindy.
And we did almost $500 worth of groceries.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have 6 people, right?
Yep.
And the majority of it was meat. And
I bought 13 pounds of lean ground beef for a dog. Now, it's not organic, but that's the new protocol that.
But will she eat it? That's all that matters. Will she eat it?
Well, she's eating she won't eat the pork. Now it's raw. It does not get cooked.
They can't mix it?
No, she won't eat it. If you put pork, she won't eat raw pork. She'll eat the beef and she'll eat the raw chicken, but she will not eat raw pork. They tried for 2 days.
Cut it up. Oh, they want her to have it raw, though, don't they?
Yes, it has to be raw for her protocol thingy that they're doing with the cancer. But so yeah, it has to be raw. And she pulls her nose up at the pork. You can forget pork. She is not going to eat it. They tried everything, but yeah, she just no. It was so funny. The other one would go over and want to eat it, but they're going, no, we're gonna keep trying to see. She wouldn't eat it. No. Yeah, you go in early when you have a place opening up to serve at a certain hour. You go in early enough to make it so that you're ready at 11 to start serving. Yeah. So, yeah.
Awesome. He was bartering for a pup, a shepherd pup. I don't know what the first word is. Anatolian
shepherd puppy.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
So he can get one to protect the yard and Harley.
Yeah. Well,
ooh, those are cute pups.
Yeah.
Is it a male or female? It doesn't matter. Males grow to 29 to 32 inches. Females are 28 to 31 inches. So not much difference in size. And weigh as much as 150 pounds. Muscled, profusely muscled, but nimble on foot. More than a match for predators. And harsh terrain is of their homelands. Oh, sounds like they'd be a good dog.
Good temperament with children and other dogs when supervised. They're occasional barkers. They're not
Protective nature and large size requires experienced members who can provide consistent training and socializations. Best suited for families with older children who understand how to interact with a dog. Which Harley is around multiple dogs, so.
Yeah.
If you get them when they're little, they grow into each other.
Is he a full female, since she's Harley's guardian angel. I named her Angel. Oh, it's a female.
Awesome.
Is she full breed?
Lots of space. That works.
Yep. Yeah, she wouldn't eat it, Hannah. But it was the reason they recommend it is because of the fact of her cancer. She's on strictly no carbs. And dog food does have carbs in it. And other stuff has carbs in it. So she's on, it's carrot juice. Oh, God, the poor thing. And she has to have all kinds of stuff anyway. But she's not. Hello, Pam Griffin and Ruth. Hi.
Oh, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Pam.
See if somebody will bring down your unicorn. Text the family and ask them if they'll bring your unicorn. I want to see it. It's cute. It is cute. It is so cute. I just thought when I walked in there and saw that unicorn, I said, that's a Tori. And I told my daughter, I said, after all that she's done and everything and helped me with, I got to get her something. And
You don't owe me anything.
I know I don't, but I did. So I said, and that's a Tori. I said, she and unicorns are just one of those things. Yeah, that's why I bought 13 pounds, basically, almost very close to 13 pounds of lean ground beef. And then because I bought it, and then I had to bring it up here because I bought it down there because the price was good. So I go down there, and I'm talking to her on the way home. I said, do you want me to pack this up in 1 pound or half pound, things and freeze it that way? Or what? She says, oh, just bring it up and I'll take care of it. I said, Kelly, you aren't going to be there because she's still not here. She gets back tomorrow. And she goes, oh, yeah. Oh, would you please? So I'm in the kitchen weighing out. And she says, it needs to be in half pounds. I said, okay. So I'm in the kitchen weighing out half-pound portions of beef and putting them in little Ziplocs and de-airing them, and yeah. Yep. And then because they're not what this family, because it's not their ground beef, I had to mark them with a C for Cookie, which is the dog's name. So they're cookie meals. So I had to mark each package with a C on it. So they know that's not our beef. This is Cookie's beef. Oh.
Ren, that blue rock is reading a sea glass.
Ooh. Ah. Sorry to hear that, White Indo. Yeah, heating pads, and heating pads. Lots of heating pads.
The pills shouldn't stop your cycle.
Because you should
unless they've changed them. Unless they've changed them. The old ones didn't stop you from having a cycle. They actually would regulate your cycle.
Right.
And you would have it exactly every 28 days. That's interesting.
Yeah. Because you would take the pills for so many days, then you would take these other pills. If you had the full 30 pills, you'd take so many pills one day, and then it has different pills at the end for like 4 days or whatever. And then you start the other pills back up again.
You'd have 4 weeks of regular pills.
Yeah.
and then they would go into placebo type pills.
Right.
And the reason why they did that was because it's easier to tell you to take one every day
Right.
than to tell you to take this many and then wait before you start back again. One of the ways to do it is to put a hole through paper. If you're trying to get a piece of cardboard and put a hole in the middle of it, and then put the flashlight under it, and then put the whatever you're trying to shine it on.
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder if they've changed them over time.
Must have.
I'm sorry to hear that, Ruth.
Oh. Are they going to get you hip replacement, Ruth?
After my knee gets healed, then we decide how.
I was terrible last night. I fell asleep early, but then I woke up about 12:30. I could not go back to sleep. I was in pain. And then about 5:30, I guess I fell, 5:30, somewhere in that half hour, I fell asleep again and woke up a little bit after, about 8:30, I guess I woke up around that time. And that's all the sleep I had. So I had maybe 5 hours of sleep if I was lucky.
Interesting.
Yeah, they have ones that's...
Huh. Marcia,
What?
we are now being schooled. I just had to look it up. There are absolutely birth control pills that stop your cycle.
Huh.
Some of them are intended specifically to do that for people that have really bad situations with them. They have some that purposely stop them. Ren, I do not know how you have sea glass in your yard, but you do.
Yeah. So you have to go see Ruth, an endocrinologist. Yeah, you're going to have that hip replaced, honey, because if it's breaking down, you can't have that because, yeah.
And there's multiple ways to do that. Actually, Phil, knowledge is power.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you think it's useless knowledge. Knowledge is power.
The only thing I will tell you is do not take hormones for synthetic hormones for menopause. I will tell you ladies this right now.
Yes, synthetic hormones are bad for us.
Yep, very. That was the only reason they could figure out that I got cancer.
That's why when I started going through the change and they wanted to do testing on me for the levels, and I said, it doesn't matter. And they said, what do you mean it doesn't matter? And I was like, it does not matter. I refuse to go into any kind of hormone replacement therapy. And they're like, but, and I said, there's no buts about it. I will deal with my attitude. I will deal with my temper. I will deal with my hot flashes.
Yeah.
I will not have hormone replacement therapy.
See, they didn't know it when I was taking that it caused other problems. They thought it was a new great thing, you know?
Yeah.
And so I took it for 2.5 years.
Yep.
And yeah. And that's what later they figured wound up causing my cancer.
Yep.
So yeah.
It can greatly cause cancer in women. So I was lucky enough to be going through the change after that information was found. So I had that knowledge already from it.
If it was small enough, Ren, depends on how big a piece it is. It could have stuck in somebody's shoe or in a tire or in something.
It's small enough to be from a tire or a shoe.
Yeah. So it could have been
Or
from your driveway and, got deposited someplace else via somebody walking around or a tire
oh,
or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Furosemide bonds with calcium and flushes it
Hmm.
from your system.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Because my late husband, when he was on dialysis, he was taking furosemide, and they also gave him a calcium supplement so that
It
the
didn't completely
furosemide
go.
wouldn't eat up his bones.
Yep.
Ren, what about 50 years ago?
Yeah.
Someone got a load, and brought some rocks in from somewhere and dumped them there. Or before you guys ever owned the property, you never know.
Hmm. Um, CPR said that's what they told me about Cymbalta when it first came out. Took it for almost 10 years. Been messed up ever since. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I'm so grateful I can't take medicine. Because a lot of
Yeah.
medicine, if you have to take it, is not great for you. In the long, what it does for one thing is harmful in another area.
Yeah, when you were on furosemide, they should have been giving you high doses of calcium.
Hmm.
That way, if it pulls it from your bone, the calcium supplement's pushing it back, or it's just going to pull it from the supplement.
Right.
And that's basically what they did with my husband, and checked his calcium levels on a regular.
She's on 2,000 of D3 and 1,200 for calcium now. Yeah. I have not had COVID, period.
I've not.
My daughter is lucky because her naturalist, she has a diet that she takes plus some other natural supplements that has helped her with her menopause situation because the females in my family, we go through menopause early. My son was basically a premenopause. I got pregnant with him during what they call premenopause. And I was
Menopause, baby.
yeah, I was 37 when I got pregnant with him. And yeah, I was already going through it because all the women in my family go through that early. My daughter was a little later, and I said, well, that had to be your grandma's on the other side, my husband's, situation, because she had kids that spanned a 20-year span. And yeah, so it was crazy.
Hello, Tree of Life.
Hello, Tree. Local
Thank you, my love.
Tree of Life. Local landscaping used to order fill stones from quarries all over. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Hypoparathyroidism. I take calcium meds daily. Yeah.
Oh, why did you change me? Put that back.
Oh, there she is. Isn't she cute?
She has her own little pink blankie.
She got a blankie.
Her belly is full of the beads you can warm in the microwave, and lavender.
Mm-hmm. So
I'm
she
guessing it's
smells.
ground up lavender in there.
Yeah, something. Yeah. Mm.
When they say remove all tags, do they actually mean I got to take this tag off too? I understand. I mean, I don't mind taking this one off, but this one tells you it's a warmies.
I wouldn't. I don't think that makes a difference.
I think they meant all the other tags that was on it,
Tags. Yeah.
which is, of course, I took that off, but it smells good. You can smell her belly right here, and it smells so good. Here, sniff.
Sniff.
Sniff her belly.
Hi, Amy Bates. Welcome.
Hi, Amy. And so I got me a pretty unicorn baby. And soft.
Yeah.
So soft.
Yeah, I just saw her and thought isn't she? And she smells so good.
Yeah.
I figured you could put her up near your head and sniff her and
Okay,
fall
thank you,
asleep
Hannah.
with a nice lavender scent.
Hi, Amy. How are you doing today?
I'm actually doing better today than I was yesterday, except for the no sleep part. I wound up taking a nap a little bit ago. So, yeah.
Yeah. You wipe it off with a damp cloth. They tell you specifically don't wash it, wash it.
Wash it.
Because
that
if so, then the insides where the beads are will get, and the lavender will get wet. And that will promote nasties. And then I would have to give it a gutectomy.
Yeah.
I have to cut her gut.
Yeah.
Steer out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was talking about yesterday earlier. So went to the store, got the groceries, came back. Well, we went to the post office first, and I got this huge box at the post office from someone named Teesa. Legless is being unsociable. Oh, sorry. And then I went to the store and got the groceries, came back here, unloaded everything. Had another box sitting here at the house from some lady named Marcia, which was that pretty big. I had no clue what it was. Marcia just says, I got something for you.
Yeah.
Did not have the box that I was hoping to have, which is the mystery box that keeps being returned from my post office. It was not here.
Jeez. I thought it was supposed to be there already.
Well, based on number of times it should have been, or how long it's been, it should have been there, but can't tell.
You've got the tracking number? She sent you a tracking number?
Yeah, but last time I tracked the tracking number, it says package was returned to sender.
The new one?
They didn't give it a new tracking number. They keep using the same one. So I think I might have to go look it up again and see if I can find it.
I thought she said she repackaged it completely and added more stuff in it. Yeah, and she sent you a new packing, a new number.
I was given the same tracking number by the spouse.
Oh, dear. Man, that box has had one hell of a ride.
I'm going to actually look it up and see what it says now. Hold on a minute.
What? Rin, tell him to do something useful. Root Beer's dad's there, and he will not watch her while she's doing laundry.
Act like a parent and watch your own child.
Yeah.
Or I don't need to be harassed by you being here.
Yeah, right. Exactly. If you're just coming over to be a harassment, get out. Yeah, some of them are, Ren. No offense, some guys are great and others are a waste of space. Yes.
Track package. See, it just says return to sender.
Oh, I would be too, Ren. She's pissed. Ren's pissed. I would be too, Ren. That's ridiculous. Now, who sent you this original package?
Pam?
Oh,
Well, I'm fixing to step in and tell him to find my damn package and get it to me.
yes. Because this is the umpteenth billionth time this package has been sent.
Yeah, because the last tracking is, it says May 1st.
Amy, fantastic. I'm still busy doing my exercises. I can stand holding my rail for 25 seconds. Couple of days off, but I've been building up my legs stitch beach, which helps my wrist and fingers. Yay! Fantastic. Amy, fantastic.
Sweet. Nah. Tell him that's disrespectful to you
No.
and your child and your mother. That's disrespectful to everybody in your house
Yeah.
and your entire freaking family.
Nah. He either comes by himself or he doesn't come. Period. Frick him. Yeah.
You either come spend time with your child or don't bother.
Yeah. Right.
You don't bring your little piece on the side over here. No.
No. No. She doesn't need to meet every Judy and Jane that you bring along. Yeah. Hello, Mrs. Norris. Hello, sweetheart. My son-in-law still doesn't know Mrs. Norris 2.0 is not real.
Yeah, they never
Yeah.
did anything with that tracking number after it was returned back because it shows that it was sent to me, landed in Lovejoy, where my post office is, was sent back to her, was sent back to my place, and was sent back to her. That's all that shows. It does not show this trip of shipping, and it should. They should have put it back in there. Because they said to use the same tracking number.
No, they should have given it a whole brand new tracking number.
Oh, you've met her? They locked you in the basement?
What?
Who locked you in the basement? That's not cool. Call your mom.
What?
Root beer locked the door of the basement.
Oh, Root Bear would be sitting on in a corner or something. Man, if she locked Mama in the basement, oh, Root Beer did it. Oh, honey, that little girl would be in deep doo-doo. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
She knows better than that, doesn't she? Yeah, she needs a good sized timeout. Mm-hmm. And if Dad's still there and not doing a damn thing about it, he needs a good timeout out the door.
That blue piece is interesting.
All I hear is her laughing and Dad come to save me. Which dad? Her dad or your dad? Ooh. What's that?
That's that blue rock that she found in her yard.
Oh.
And it's reading sea glass, aka blue obsidian. Oh, you can't see it on there, but yeah. Let me pull it up here. That's what it came up as.
Your dad. Is her dad still upstairs? Ren? I boot him out and she goes into timeout. Big time. Big time timeout.
But yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty.
it's pretty. It's a pretty piece to put in a collection.
Mm-hmm.
It's not huge. It is not a huge piece. That makes it look huge. But
Yeah.
this is why I asked for it on. But see, it's really not real dark because you can see her hand through it.
Ran through it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's why I asked for it on white, because I was trying to pull out any other thing that could be
Yeah.
affecting how it sees it.
Yeah. Boot him out. He doesn't need to be there. If he can't be responsible while you're trying to get some things done, then he needs to get the hell out. Has your dad let you out yet?
She beat on the door until someone got her out.
And she almost broke the door.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that would be the thing, is I would go stand in front of the television and I would say, you need to watch your child or you need to just leave. Because I don't need you here if you cannot watch your own flesh and blood.
Right.
Because that's exactly what I told Lily's dad when after we split up, and he wanted to quote see her, and he would come over. He'd want to sit around and socialize and not do anything with her, nothing with her.
Yeah.
Basically, ignore her. She needs to be changed, and he wouldn't change her. She needs to be fed. He wouldn't feed her. And I told him, I said, look, if you're going to come here to be with your child, then be with your damn child. Feed your child. Change your child's diaper,
Do something
clean up her
useful.
mess or leave. I don't need you here. If you're not helping, then I don't need you here.
Yeah.
You're serving no purpose.
Ren said she just bitched.
Hi, Monica. You
Hello,
should.
Monica. Yeah. Good for you, Ren. I agree with that. I agree with you, Ruth. Good for her. Oh,
Well,
yeah, but you can't do that to his dad. It's her dad's TV. You can't do that.
No, not all men suck like that. Not at all.
No.
It just takes time sometimes to find the right one. My
Yeah.
daughter has a good one, and I have a good one.
Yeah. My daughter has a great one. He's so good.
I bet he changed diapers too, didn't he?
Oh, my Lord, yeah.
And I bet he didn't consider watching his own child as babysitting.
No. And
I
the
say
funny
that
part about it... Go ahead.
I know a gal and her husband at the time, they were married. she needed to do something, and she said, watch your son. And he goes, I don't feel like babysitting. She says, it's not babysitting. It's your own child. It's being a parent. It's called parenting, not babysitting.
Yeah.
He said, when you watch a baby, it's babysitting. She goes, when you watch your child, it's parenting. When you watch other people's children, it's babysitting.
Right.
We're going to replace nightmares with dirty dreams.
Well, hey, honey. Out of the two, I'll take the dirty dreams. My son-in-law and I used to have my grandson when he was little would have poos the size of humongo. Okay, what came out of this little boy, I do not understand. I mean,
And if he
when
finds out you're talking about his poops, he's going to be so
he would be it right now. He would be mortified.
horrified.
Yeah, but we would have these things, and we would send pictures to each other of my son-in-law and I about these enormous. And we were on a three-way text, and she was working, and he was working, and I was watching James, and I would send him when I would change his diaper. I would send him and he would send them back on the three-way when he would be home or whatever and watching and taking care of James, and he would send them in. And my daughter would say, will you two stop? Because we're sending poop pictures. I still have some of them.
Pick one, nightmares or naughty dreams. I mean, you got to pick one.
Yeah,
Naughty dreams.
I'd rather have naughty dreams, frankly.
If you want nightmares, take away the amethyst. If you don't want nightmares and you don't mind the naughty dreams, then keep the amethyst.
Mm-hmm.
And see, Elizabeth, that's because you have raised a good man.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because her older son will take care of his brother. Completely.
And who cares if Ren will take the naughty ones.
So her older son will completely take care of his brother.
Mm-hmm.
Watch him, change him, feed him, clean him up, whatever. And that's because you raised a good man.
Right. Yep.
And that's exactly what you should have done. He gets abusive, you leave.
Yep. My son changes his nephew. We had a birthday party yesterday for my 13-year-old granddaughter, the one that was SA. She had the best time. She had 3 of her friends over. The grandkids were supposed to have 2-hour supervised visit. And we're waiting for the rest of that. Because... Okay. Hey, that's okay, Ren. Cold showers are good. Joy said she needs to get some amethyst.
Supposed to visit with Mom, but she couldn't be bothered. She had a wedding to go to instead.
Oh, jeez.
Do we have cheese? Sprinkle?
I used the rest of the sauce.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, Ren says if she has that dream again, she's going on a hunt.
Looky here, looky here.
Ooh, yay. Tori's got
I think she does that pink sauce instead of a red tomato, which means that this probably will not give me heartburn.
Oh,
No, it's
hopefully.
mostly butter and heavy cream.
That's what I get.
Ooh, good yum-yums.
Now the tortellinis were pre-made. Half of them are filled with cheese. Half of them are filled with Italian sausage.
Yeah. Ooh, that looks good. Yeah, I agree. Um, and Kathy, I agree. It does suck cooking for one, but I have learned to portion control and prepare things ahead of time. I'm waiting for the crew to go in the house here. Okay, everybody's in. And so, yeah, you get the hang of it. It's amazing to have those nutty dreams, but talking in your sleep isn't. Spouse hears.
Um,
Yeah,
cook for four. Cook for four and freeze 3 servings.
yeah. Or if you're used to cooking for
Freeze
two,
3 of the meals.
cook for two and freeze half of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was cooking for two, and now I'm cooking for one, and I just cook half of it, and cook the next part the next night, or whatever, because I had things in portions, so I would take out two portions. If I made a casserole, I made it in portion control pieces, so I would take
Hmm.
out two, and and if I did chicken, I took out enough for two of us. Now I only take enough for one, you know, that kind of thing. It's the way I did it.
My
I
mom
have
would
to
cook
change
1 or 2 days a
headsets.
month. My mom would cook 1 or 2 days a month. So she would get like a whole turkey breast, cook the whole turkey breast, then slice it up and put it in portion packs. She would buy a small roast and cook it up and then break it up into portion packs, including the gravy to go with it. And she would do the same thing with pork chops. Pork chops, she would just buy the big pack and split them up. Some of the stuff like that, but stuff that it's like cook all or nothing. You have to cook it. She would go ahead and cook it and then portion it out. And then when she would open her vegetables and she would do the same thing because they don't sell single serving vegetables.
No. Mm-mm.
So she would get it and portion it out and put it in bags. And so she had sections of her freezer depending on what it was, meat, vegetable, or side. Because like if she made eggplant casserole, eggplant dressing is what she called it, but it's like a casserole. And then she would portion that into sections and put it in the side dish section. And she would only cook a couple days a month. And she would pull it out, and her meals didn't take that long to make. Hmm. Tomorrow is Topher Cook Day. He said he wants hamburgers with lettuce and tomato, baked beans, macaroni and cheese, and corn on the cob.
Did you see Sharon Freeman Pace's comment? She said she found out from the DA that she's supposed to be a member of the Triple K, if you get the drift, um, because during a dinner party here, I was listening to Garth Brooks' Friends in Low Places. Boy, is this girl nuts? That makes you a member of the Triple K?
No, not at all.
No, no. God, she is. And that's her reasoning for figuring. Oh, geez. Ah.
I mean, Garth Brooks isn't even.
No, I can't. I mean, that is. Sharon, I can't believe somebody would think.
Good morning, Aussie Tina.
can't believe that. Good morning. Hi, Aussie Tina. That's just got me. That's got me flustered. I mean, how in the world would think of listening to Garth Brooks' Friends in Low Places would make you a member of the Triple K?
I'm feeling great.
That makes no sense to me.
Sounds like she's a little cray-cray.
Yeah, you think? Hello?
I'm 99% sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, hello. That's just got me so. I'm like, where in the world is this woman's? That's what she told her attorney and the psychologist. No, honey, she hasn't got a full deck.
No, not at all.
Mm-mm. She's missing many cards out of many of the suits. Yeah, it's laughable. It is laughable, isn't it, Shanna? She is laughable. I mean, hello. Her logic is. Oh, last night it poured here. I mean, poured. I was kind of glad you didn't go on because I knew I would have lost connection because it was just like a downpour. But
And
they
I
needed it.
was gone from the house 7 hours. Because after we brought back the groceries, Topher and I went back out. We went to our favorite secondhand store. He was looking for a table. Nothing spectacular this time. I mean, I spent a little bit of money. I bought some more. They're supposed to be for file folders, but I'm going to be using them for projects, so I can have multiple projects set up at one time.
Oh, are they the envelope the separator things?
Mm-mm. They're little plastic containers.
Ah.
Like they're for stand up. They like stand up.
Oh.
I've had them here before that I put stuff in. But they had them for like $1. So I bought some. And I found a little $4 cabinet box thing that I could use for putting some crystals on.
Oh, neat.
It's a little shadow box thing. It's supposed to have a front piece with wire mesh that closes over it, but I'm not going to be using that. I might go get a piece of clear plexiglass to slide in instead.
Yeah.
Where I can cut down on dust.
Yeah. The root of all evil. Yeah. Yeah.
Rainy, I'm glad your thunderstorms have let up to let you hang out with us.
Yeah.
So not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And then we went to have you guys seen the store Ollie's?
No. What's Ollie's?
They're a discount store. And they sell all kinds of stuff. And a stand-up fan. And this one oscillates and it has 3 different levels. So I put it on the lowest level, oscillating, and it works really well.
Ooh. Welcome, John Caps.
Hello, John. It just puts a nice little breeze. Sharon knows him. It just puts a nice little breeze across me, which makes me feel good.
Yeah. If it's Oscillating, it's great.
Oscillating, yeah. I say oscillating, but yeah, oscillating. It oscillates. Has 3 speeds. Oscillates at 1 speed, but you can have it on high, medium, or low, or you can have it stand still on high, medium, or low.
Yeah.
Whichever works. And that type, the stand-up tall fan works better in my space.
Yeah.
This one might actually fit under my table where I won't be able to turn it off and on. I'd have to control it by an outlet.
Mm-hmm.
We deemed you ungrounded, Ren.
Who grounded her in the first place?
I don't know. Probably someone at her house. Probably a child. According to Root Beer. Well, tell her that you said you're not.
I got news for you. Who's grounded is should be Root Beer.
Tell her I said you're not.
Did Root Beer get grounded or timed out? She should have been grounded or timed out.
Because you're in my space right now, and I'm the ruler.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you're doing good, John.
Yeah. Hannah says, Law Ren, it should be the opposite. Missy Root Beer needs to be grounded for that locking you in the dang basement. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She should be seriously. Hello, Sheena. Welcome. She's funny. Yeah. That's not funny.
Just relaxing.
Yay.
Relaxing is a good thing to do.
Oh, yeah. Relaxing is always good.
Well, then Topher and I, after we went to Ollie's and looked around, they had this chair there. They don't have scooters or anything. So my legs were not feeling it. And they had a lounge chair there. And Topher sat in it, and he goes, "Oh, this is really nice." I said, "Move a minute." And I sat in it, and I popped up that footrest, and I was like, "Oh!" Slid my walker over to the side. I took my walker in that one because it has a seat.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to put up my leg. This one lady walked by, and she kind of looked at me, and I said, "Sorry if I'm in the way." And she goes, "You look like you might need that." I said, "Well, I had total knee replacement 2 weeks ago." And she goes, "Then you sit right there." She goes, "I don't have no problems with my knees. I can walk around."
Yeah.
And it was right there where the fans were. So I sat in the chair and had Topher grabbing these fans and telling me the price and letting me look at them. So I shopped from their lounge chair. If I had a place in my living room for that lounge chair, I would have told them that to go ahead and get one ready for me, that I'd be back with a trailer.
But you don't have room.
I do not have room set up in the living room right now for it.
You need to.
And with that would have come a cover that has a big box in it that says, "Keep your butt off my chair."
Yeah, right.
And it would have been in the chair, and it would have had a cover over it so that not even the cats could get in my chair. No cat, no dog, no kids.
Whoa, wait a minute. Rin says, Mom and I went dumpster diving today. I jumped over and leaned in and got a bag. Walking to the truck, this guy was looking, and I'm like, "Dude, you never know what you find." He said, "I never seen it done. Was just watching." Well, now you know how it's done. Blue, get out of there.
Yeah, I hear there's good places around here to go, but it could get dangerous around here.
Yeah.
We have an unhoused population, and a lot of them use that. So I would not want to encroach on their quote territories that they do.
Yeah.
Well, they call it that for a reason.
Yeah.
One store started locking theirs
Huh.
to stop people from going in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some of them do. But yet, would you believe down here, a lot of the places, they, the workers throw some things out that they go pick out later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really nice people.
I know a girl who used to do that. She told me, she says, you can come in the store, pick out anything you want, bring it to the register, and then say, you never mind, I'm not getting it. And I'll bring it home for you later. I'm like, nah. Mm-mm.
No.
No, thank you. I'm not playing that game.
No.
That's what she did. She redid her entire wardrobe in 2 weeks.
Oh dear. Crimson said, my sister's cat was chewing on a cooked chicken bone, but I think it wasn't a whole lot of it. It chewed off, but we're still trying to see if he might pass it or upchuck, but so far he's okay. Oh, I hope he's okay, because chicken bones are not good.
Not cooked.
Uh-uh. Yeah, Jeeves used to put up videos of them dumpster diving. Uh-huh.
Oh, I saw the one where he went, and it was like a GameStop or something, and he found
Oh.
a ton of figurines.
Uh-huh.
And he was like flabbergasted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier, John. There are a lot of stores have locked it up. And it bothers me when it's stores that have food. Well, it bothers me that they throw the food in the dumpster to begin with.
Yeah.
I'll just say that. It's like, can't you just put the stuff outside in the crates? Put the vegetables out in crates. And let people come through it and pick it. Put the old bread out there in crates and let people go through and get what they need.
Okay, I flush and Tricky.
Or the ones that tear up the stuff before they throw it out.
Uh-huh.
Take a razor knife to it. And I understand, we don't want people going out there digging through it and stuff like this. But there are unhoused people that rely on that. That's how they find clothes.
Uh-huh.
Why don't you take that stuff and donate it to places instead of throwing it?
Right. I agree.
Scritchy scritch. Scritchy scritch. Puppy scritches. Exactly, bearded. There's a lot of unhoused people. That's
Yeah.
how they get from day to day.
Yeah.
And if I owned a store, I couldn't. If it
No,
was
I
stuff
couldn't.
that needed to be thrown out, I would display it. You know, Winn Dixie is going out of. Oh man, that stinks, John.
Oh.
Yeah, I watched a video on one restaurant that at the end of the day, just because of the rules of what that establishment did, they didn't reuse the food the next day. So when it got toward the end of the day, all the bread they already had opened and all the meats and cheeses they already had standing out, they would go ahead and make sandwiches and wrap them up and put them on the windowsill outside their restaurant.
Yeah.
And that was for the unhoused population to come get something to eat. And they did it all the time. A place in North Carolina, I watched, I was there, and there was a restaurant that at the end of the day, the manager would take all of the leftover breads and donuts and pastries and everything and put them in a, basically it was a garbage bag that had not been used before, a clean bag, and have it delivered to one of the shelters.
I sent you a TikTok. It's of that your favorite dwarf, Brad.
Uh-huh.
When you have the chance, when you're not streaming, I want you to watch that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to tell you to bring me something, but that's okay. Yeah, bearded, that happens to a lot of people. They when they have a chance to eat, they eat everything given. And then when they get where they're no longer unhoused and they can eat on the regular, it's hard for them to control eating everything. Yeah, I've heard of people going behind a store and everything that was marked for sell by this date stuff that didn't sell by that date, still frozen solid, was thrown in a dumpster and then pulling it out. Because sell by dates on meat is not an expire date.
No.
And if it's frozen solid, it's good.
Yep.
It's good for a while.
Mm-hmm. Do you you need to give some more ear scratches? Tricky's
Yeah.
laying on your keyboard. I hate dentists. You all know this. I've told you this before.
Yep.
And I have two teeth. And it's the space between the two teeth. I
Yep.
don't care what it is. Something's going to get stuck in between those two teeth.
Of course.
I don't care what I do, how I do it. Nothing. It is murder. I use dental floss. I do everything to try and keep it from doing it. It won't do it. It's stuck in there.
Oh,
And now I'm trying to get something out of there, and it just won't go out.
Nope, not going to. I guess your mom just watched it, huh, Topher?
Yep. Yes, she did.
I figured as much because he's so bad.
What happened?
There's a comedian, Brad Williams. He's a little person. And he can tell some things that are hilarious. Not family friendly, but hilarious. And Topher come across a TikTok from him, and so he sent it to me so I could watch it. Wait. I don't know, Tricky. I haven't been paying attention to what they're doing. Crimson Jezebel, what are you talking about? Did I miss something? I don't see anything else in here. Hold on.
About eating the chicken bone, I think.
Oh, okay.
Tricky wants to know how Starlight likes her workbook.
I don't know. I'm not up there with them when they're messing with that stuff. I don't know if Ollie even started because Ollie's going to be out of town for a while, so Ollie might have waited to start.
Yeah, Skunk is White Endo's cat who ate the bones. Yeah. Oh, I wish I was home.
I will tell you that Sage, German Shepherd, has eaten chicken bones before that have been cooked. And they did not affect her, luckily.
Yeah.
And she's eaten chicken wings.
Now, if you pressure cook them.
No, these were from Domino's.
Oh, okay.
Chicken wings. Because when they get pizza, I do not get pizza. Because acid stomach.
Yeah. Every time I go out into the living room area, kitchen, it's a great room. So it's got the kitchen, dining, and living and all that. Mrs. Norris comes around my feet going meow, 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 meow. Because she's got me trained.
She's saying, come on, give me more food.
Yeah. Well, what it is she's got an automatic feeder that automatically feeds her at certain times of day. But of course, to her, it's not enough. Yeah. So I always go and I only give her like 3 or 4 little pieces. So but she thinks it's great.
She thinks she's winning.
Yep.
She's got one over on you. You're such a pushover.
Oh, well, they never used to. Oh, it was ridiculous. You couldn't feed an animal from the table. I mean, of course, I have to admit that we didn't feed ours from the table either.
Nope.
While sitting at the table. Well, now that Cookie's sick, yeah, that kind of went out. My husband gave her a whole piece of, a couple weeks ago, a whole piece of, what is it, French toast.
And how did that go over?
They don't say a word.
Yeah, they're not going to reprimand him.
No. Of course, I caught Daddy giving her a piece of meat the other day. Uh-huh.
And the other one's blind, so she doesn't see it.
Oh, but she smells it. Let me tell you, that dog can track down anything. I swear. If it's got anywhere food on it, that's how she ate a whole roast off the. Now their kitchen counter area that's out kind of in the room is. Hang on. I will tell you how big the damn thing is. It's huge. I've got a tape measure. Hang on, let me find it. Because I brought it with me. Nope, that's not it. Come on, bag. Here you are.
Well, bro is using all 150% of the brain power right now.
It is 39 inches wide. Okay? They put the roast in a pan in the middle of the counter. So at least it had over a foot of space on either side. Okay? That dog, and it's a tall counter. It's
That
not a low
blind
counter.
dog.
The blind dog found that meat, smelled it, got up so that she could get to the counter enough, and it's a tall counter, so that she could get up there, get a hold of that pan with her paw. So this dog had to do some acrobatics, let me tell you. Got it and took that meat off the counter. They were outside for a second, came in, and she had it about polished off. Oh, you're not going to believe this. Did you just get the text message from Robbie?
I don't know.
He's on an e-gator call. Just got an e-gator call.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Doggone it.
You know what? We can do it this way.
Yeah.
Let's end this live, go over and watch Robbie.
And then we'll come back.
Depending on how late it is, I can start a new live. Is everybody okay with that?
Is everybody okay with that one?
Let's go raid Robbie's live.
His e-gator call. Hope it's not as big as the last one, because that sucker was big. 9
I
foot
hope
6
it
inches.
is. I hope it has the same attitude as the last one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of chill. Thank God. Except it wasn't when they let it loose, let me tell you.
All right.
Okay. Uh-oh. Robbie just texted me. That's why, guys.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh, he's not live yet.
He's not live yet. No, he just texted me that he's got one. So that
No.
means they're getting in the truck, they're getting ready, and they'll go on in a second.
Oh, yep. I just got an e-gator call.
Yeah.
Let me let him know what we're going to do. We're watching for you to go live. I'm going to close my live, and we're going to come over and hang out with you until the end of your live.
Yeah.
I should fix that because it said until the end of your life.
No. No, I'm not hanging out with him to the end of his life. And Michelle would kind of get a little annoyed with that, I think, if we all did that.
That way.
Let me know when he goes on. because I have to charge my laptop because it's low in battery.
I'm watching for him, people. Get.
That's because he just texted us, Elizabeth. He'll be up in a minute.
W. He's got to get it together.
He's got to get everything. I told him because he had one the other night that he didn't let me know about.
It was late.
Yeah, it was late. And he said he didn't want to wake me if I was sleeping. And I said, well,
I was in bed. I was actually in bed, and it was after 10, if I'm not mistaken, or it was right before 10.
Yeah, you went off at 9. We went off at 9:30.
Okay,
so it was about 10. It was about 10:30.
Yep, and he was getting ready to go on Lisa's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When he got the call.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, is what it is kind of thing. He decided to go ahead and, he's like, okay, I'll do this after. I'll go to Lisa's after. And I knew you weren't there, so I struggled. I struggled to stay up with him.
Yeah, well, he didn't let me know because I was
No, either. I was actually getting ready to turn off everything and put my phone down when my phone notified me that he had just gone live.
Oh, my phone didn't notify me. I didn't get any notification. And I was laying in bed. So if he'd have,
what the heck just happened? My television just, no, you didn't.
What?
My computer my TV went to Spotify.
What?
I'm wondering if someone else is trying to use last time that happened, it was Topher's fault. He was trying to change the TV in the house to Spotify, and he changed mine instead. Topher!
Yeah, I know.
Did you just connect to my television?
No.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. My phone did.
Well,
I hit on pause, put it in my pocket. It did it on its own.
It connected to my. I stopped it.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to remove your devices off of my phone.
It's an Apple thing. Go talk to your mother.
Actually, yeah, you're correct.
Wow. Tell her it keeps connecting to my TV and you need it to stop.
He's going to go. He just has to get all the stuff in the truck, get going, get on the road a little bit, and then he starts it up. So as soon as he clicks on, I can't check when he clicks on because I'll kick myself off of here.
I'm watching. I am watching for him, everybody, just so you know. I've got his channel up, and I keep refreshing, and I think he is going live right now.
See when he says, hey, 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 or something like that.
He's live right now.
Okay.
So I will see you all later. Let's go check out Robbie. Let's raid him.
And when he goes off, we'll come back on. If it's
and put it as a ToriJones Leatherwork raid. That's what we need to put in there. ToriJones Leatherwork raid. All right, let's go raid the Robbie.
Okay. Bye, y'all. We'll see you back. Bye.
Bye, y'all.